Manifest weight loss. I know because I was over 300 pounds and I lost 130 of that without ever stepping foot into a gym and never being on a strict diet. Here's me at 300 pounds. And this is me now. So I'm gonna break down exactly how I did it. And for all the gym.
Alright, gentlemen, Detective Warg here. Nice to have you join me in my office. On my desk today is a new report to examine. So, grab yourself a cup of coffee from the carafe, and let's get right into this topic at hand, because we have a long one here. No gameplay today, sorry fellas, we'll get back to Metal Gear Rising. But, anyways, like the title says, manifest your dream body, manifest some common sense. Let's break down how she managed to do this through manifestation. I roll.
Bros that are gonna rage in my comments. Saying I manifested the weight loss doesn't mean I didn't put in work, so let's break it down into steps. Step 1 was mindset.
That little part right there, of course you have to do the work to make things happen. You can't just dream about things and it'll happen.
Start losing any pounds until I started taking better care of my mental health, putting myself first, treating myself better and treating other people better. But most importantly, in terms of the weight loss,
that has nothing to do with it. If you go into the gym and you're 300 pounds and you start making fun of other people, you're gonna get your stuff rocked. But yeah, you'll feel much better as a human being if you treat yourself and others better than how your negative thoughts were. Oh boy.
was having a disciplined mindset, which meant that I would no longer allow myself to overly criticize myself or overly criticize others. And I made a promise to be kinder to other women. That way I could learn how to be kinder to myself. And the kinder I was to others, the kinder I did get to myself. Because you let go of those standards that society's placed on you of what is okay or what is beautiful.
No. You're just so wrong here. How you've decided to treat others probably made you feel worse and worse about yourself, and thankfully so. But I'm glad you're digging yourself out of your pit here and of self-loathing and are working on bettering yourself. Let's continue. Oh, wait, no, the whole society standards. Double eye roll.
And you stop projecting your insecurities on other people, because you can't make your body healthy if you hate it. Because at the end of the day, the reality is beauty is not an outside appearance. Beauty is a mindset, and it sets you up on a path for...
No, beauty is definitely how you look on the outside. If I were to be considered... If we were to talk about male beauty, I look good because I look good in tight clothing because I've done the work and my chest pops out and my arms are big and I'm tall and I have a good face and all of that stuff. Like, that's how people consider me beautiful as a man. If you want to consider me beautiful as a man, I'm more like handsome, but it's the same thing reflected onto a woman. You know, if you have a high body fat percentage, which you do, and you still do at 200, that's just how the world sees you. Beauty is being healthy and taking care of yourself. Now what's inside? What's inside is not beautiful. Blood and muscle and bones and
success. So when I say that I never went on a strict diet, it's true. But I don't want to be misleading. That doesn't mean that I didn't eat healthier or that I didn't control my portions. I did. But
Bingo. How else? You cut out the crappy foods that you were eating and ate well. That's one of the major pillars of losing weight. I almost want to skip this portion, but let's continue.
also let myself give into my cravings. What I wasn't gonna do is tell myself that I couldn't have something. Because I don't know about you guys, but if somebody tells me I can't, well, I'm gonna. And all of the work that I did on my mental health and loving myself.
Yeah, you really need to change that about yourself. When somebody says no, or says don't do that, and accept no. Isn't that a big thing that women talk about? Stopping when they say no? Let's continue.
Made me realize that I was using food as emotional support. So going forward, I asked myself every time I ate, why are you eating this? And I called this eating with intention. Just like we manifest with intention.
Okay, great. But I hope that you see somebody about using food as an emotional support tool. It's not quite the case food provides nourishment. If you're using it solely for that purpose, there's something wrong with you. Seek help. Let's continue.
If the answer to why I was eating that particular thing was because I had a long day and it would make me feel better, then no, I'm not going to eat it. A lot of the time I would get treats for myself and I would have 1 or 2 bites just to kick that craving, and then I would get rid of it because I had disciplined myself enough to know that that was the better decision for my body. So a lot of the time, the answer to why I was eating my food was because this is good for me. And the more often I said that, the more I wanted to do it. And the last, and what I would argue would be the...
Yep, there we go. And step 3, obviously, disregard step 1, step 2, eat right. Step 3, move, get your ass off the couch.
Most important step for me personally was going outside or just moving in general. I hate gyms. Honestly, I'm never gonna like gyms, but I like to do fun shit.
We're running
at
like 6 minutes here, but we could literally wrap it up there.
I like to wrestle with my son and do projects around the house, so that's what I did. I had a
red flag, son.
lot of fun. All my free time was spent dancing my ass off, playing with my kid. I didn't allow myself to binge watch TV. I didn't watch Netflix for at least 6 months, and you will be amazed at how much more you can move when you're not embarrassed or ashamed of your body and you're putting the proper food into it. All of a sudden the world becomes your playground again. The simplest way I could put it is it came down to my mindset, and that discipline and that belief in manifestation is what led me to eat healthier food and be more active, which put me in a calorie deficit, which caused my
Bingo, calorie deficit and movement caused your weight loss.
weight loss. Regardless of what word you want to use, or if you don't think it's manifesting, I know that it is.
Nope.
Transforming your body shouldn't be a grueling, painful task. It should be fun. It should be exciting and rewarding. And that's
Your experience is not everybody else's experience. As somebody who's gained weight, maintained weight, and lost weight, losing weight absolutely sucks. There never really seems to be any right way to do it. It still feels like you're lacking the food that you normally need, as that's what the case is. And the longer you go about it, the more you lose, but I've never needed to lose a lot and I've always been quite slim. Yeah, your experience definitely differs.
why I refuse to make content that makes it sound insanely difficult. I don't look back on my weight loss journey and think, damn, that was hard. I look back and think, that was fun. So if my way doesn't look like your way, that's okay, because I don't want it to. You can manifest what...
Okay, yeah, good. That was your experience, but for the majority, it's not as easy as you put it out to be, even though it's very simple in essence. Move, eat less, and eat the right things. Either way, I'm not doing this out of hate or to sound negative. In fact, I'm going to say good for you, because losing 100 pounds, as you haven't showed us any sort of weight loss on the scale to prove that. 100 pounds is amazing. Still not quite where somebody as short as yourself should be. You should probably be more in the 150, 125 range. But I'm just a random guy on the internet, not sharing poofy pseudoscience about how manifestation changes your body. You need to set the right intentions, absolutely, to be in the right mindset to lose weight, and just put in the work. Whether that takes a month, that takes a year, it takes the rest of your life. If you really want to change yourself, you have to change yourself, and you have to be in the right mindset for that, pseudoscience or not. I just want to double check one quick thing here. I've been running for 9 minutes at this point. And you know what? I think that's a good stopping point. So, fiends, it's been a pleasure presenting my findings to you today, and if you liked my content, help spread it throughout YouTube by liking the video and subscribing to my channel. Turn on the notification bell, as I'll have new findings for you every single day. Do comment below the video with your thoughts on this creator, and any thoughts of mine that resonated with you. Don't forget to visit Taylor's channel today to catch up on his content, and until tomorrow, always do your due diligence.